Hey y'all, Dennis here, Muddy Water Search and Recovery. And I mentioned I was going to do a video where we go over several of the Tennessee cases. And due to the volume of cases in Tennessee, and a lot of these around the same area, this will be a multi-video series. And I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the videos, or 6 of the cases in this video, and let you help me decide, where the connections are in these cases. I'm not going to go into full detail on these, but I want to give you guys the basic idea on these cases. And special thanks. There's a group on Facebook where a lot of this information actually come from, and it does coincide with what we are finding on these cases. And then we will continue to do each case separate videos as well, going into deeper details on those cases. And so first I want to start with the case Jason William Rice. And some of these I will kind of not name names, but I want to give you a general idea of what's going on. An individual was speeding, driving on a suspended license, had a 0.4 blood alcohol content, had 6 people in the vehicle, 2 of those minors, when this person struck Jason with the vehicle and then left the scene. Law enforcement actually said there is not enough for this individual to be charged. This was in Putnam County, Tennessee, the 13th District, May 24th of 2016. Megan Bowling. Megan was a resident of Kentucky and was reported missing from the Dale Hollow Lake area. Megan was in the company of a man named withheld. Her car was found at a residence in Salina, Tennessee. Her body was found inside of the residence. She had been deceased for 3 to 5 days. The TBI initially took the guy who rented the house into custody, but he was released the next morning to return to his home state of Ohio, stating that it was not illegal to keep a corpse in the home. The man had previous arrests for assault with a deadly weapon and some domestic charges. It is theorized that he did not face charges because of a wealthy man that he had worked for in Salina, Tennessee. This is July 8th, 2021. Brandon Hood. Brandon was left to die on the floor. He was in an alleged known drug house. The occupants allegedly refused to render aid. He was stripped of anything valuable, and the house was allegedly cleaned of drugs. Somebody who stopped by the house to allegedly buy drugs saw him laying on the floor, administered Narcan, and called 911, but it was too late. This person was declared deceased. This again was in Putnam County, Tennessee, 13th District, August 6th of 2020. Caitlyn Ledbetter. Caitlyn was last known to be near Turkeytown Road in Hillman, Tennessee on May 2nd, 2021. After an argument at home, she was seen jumping out of a 7-foot window and running into the woods. They seem to believe that she got into a car with someone because a search dog followed her scent through the woods to the main road and lost her scent. I have done videos on Caitlyn Ledbetter. Please go back and watch those, and we will be doing a new one in the coming days. Aaron Shane Key. And this one has just been completely heartbreaking. This was in Overton County, Tennessee, again in the 13th District. Aaron's death was ruled a suicide. In this scenario, his girlfriend at the time would have watched him tie a rope around a beam that was 16 feet high, climbing up about 5 feet, then climb down, put the rope around his neck, then jump off about a 3-foot drop. All of this with the broken right wrist and him being right-handed. We have been working on this case, and not one thing leads up to that scenario. Not one thing leads to suicide in this case. Law enforcement even left evidence, including most of the rope, Aaron's blood-soaked hat, and other pieces of evidence at the scene. Aaron's mother does have that evidence sealed up, locked away. His case remains open simply because his mother is very aware of how hard it is in Tennessee to get a case reopened. And I invite you, please go back and watch our Aaron Shane Key videos. And we have another video coming out very soon on this case. It's very heartbreaking, disturbing. No family should have to go through what this family is going through. And then we have John Thrasher. I also have a video out on him we done a while back ago, and we'll be doing another full video on him very soon. He was last seen in Putnam County, Tennessee, August 15th, 2004, 21 years old when he went missing. 6'1", 180 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes, last seen wearing a white shirt and jeans. He was last seen at the Putnam County Fairgrounds. On August 15th, he was picked up at his Cookeville, Tennessee home by somebody his dad did not know. He said goodnight to his dad, left, and did not come home. Witnesses say they saw him the next day at the Putnam County Fairgrounds. Some of the other cases that we will be covering on not only in the upcoming 2 videos on this, but individual videos. Some of these we have covered already, but we will be covering all of these, is Lauren Agee, Terry Sullivan, Joshua Bohannon. We do have a few videos out on him, as well as areas that we intend to search. Joseph Parker, Emily Ann Christopher, Lisa Bowles Paul, Megan Hendrickson, Parker Colin Morris, Tracy Barnes, John Boyd Buchanan, and then I believe this one is the one that, have another one here, but I believe this one is the one that Jeremy with Fishing with Nug was able to find. So I will have to confirm that one. But we've got multiple cases that we will be doing. We'll have 2 more videos where we do a quick rundown on those. And then we'll be doing individual videos on the ones that we haven't done one already. And the ones that we have, we will be doing updated videos. So there is a lot of things going on in Tennessee. And Tennessee have laws in place now that protects law enforcement. Each law enforcement division gets to keep track of their own records. And even with the Freedom of Information Act, you've got to be a Tennessee resident. And then they still have the right to only release to you whatever they feel they want to release to you. So they effectively covered themselves with this, to be honest with you. But we will be going into a lot of those details on these cases. And Aaron Shane Key, his mom, Lisa, she will be joining us on a live feed on our Facebook page. So once we have that all set up, we'll let you guys know the date and the time and put a link to the Facebook page so you all can watch that as well. So with that, here are some of the Tennessee cases. The others will be out very soon. Until next time, you guys stay safe.